all know what normal data is. It is some characters or symbols on which operations are performed by the computer. But what is this big data? Let's understand this technology in this video. First, we will see some examples. We all are using different types of social media like Facebook, Insta, Snapchat, WhatsApp, and all. But have you ever thought how much data is generated by these apps on a daily basis? Let's take the case of Facebook. It is generating 500 plus terabytes of data daily. We have heard data in terms of KBs, MBs, GBs and all. But in case of big data, the data is generated in terms of terabytes and petabytes, which is huge in amount. And this is just the case of Facebook. All such social media apps are generating a huge amount of data on a daily basis. And if you are taking the case of Uber, it is also generating a large amount of data. It uses the personal data of user in order to determine where services should be more focused. And Netflix, we all know, it is an online on-demand streaming video for its customers. It also determines and predicts what exactly its customers will enjoy watching with the help of big data and also recommendation engines and all. And also, if you're taking the example of jet engine, it can generate 10 plus terabytes of data in just 30 minutes of flight time. With many thousand flights per day, the generation of data reaches up to many petabytes. So can you imagine how much huge amount of data is generated on a daily basis? So here comes the term big data. Now what is this big data? It is the collection of data which is huge in volume, and also it is growing exponentially with time. Such data is so large and complex that none of the traditional data management tools are able to store or process it efficiently. See, we have to store the data and process it efficiently. But in case of big data, the data in such a huge amount that the traditional methods, traditional data management tools are not able to do it efficiently. So how does we know which data is big data, or how can we classify any data as big data? See, there are 5 V's for this. So we will see each of these in detail. So the first one is volume. It actually refers to the size of data. In case of big data, huge amount of data is generated. So whether a particular data can be actually considered as big data or not is dependent upon the volume of the data. The next one is velocity. It actually refers to the speed of generation of the data. That is, how fast the data is generated and processed in order to meet the demands, and also it determines the real potential in the data. So in case of big data, the velocity deals with speed at which data flows from different sources like business, application, networks, social media sites, etc. Here the flow of data is massive and continuous. The third one is variety. So it refers to the diversity in data, that is different types of data. It can be both structured or unstructured. We will see it in detail. So nowadays data is generated in form of emails, photos, videos, audios, PDF, etc. So the fourth V is veracity. It actually refers to the inconsistencies and uncertainty in data. That is, data which is available can sometimes get messy and quality and accuracy are difficult to control. So this was veracity. And the fifth V is volume. So data in itself is of no use or importance, but it needs to be converted into something valuable in order to extract information from that data. So value is actually the ability to convert or transform the tsunami of data into business. So hence you can consider the fifth V, that is the value, as the most important V of all the 5 V's that we have learned now. So these were all about the 5 V's of big data. There are many other V's coming, but these are the most important ones. So now we will see different varieties of data, that is the types of big data. They are structured, unstructured and semi-structured. So what is the structured data? Any data that can be stored, accessed and processed in the form of fixed format is termed as structured data. So if you are taking the example, an employee table in a database is an example of structured data. So from this figure itself we can understand that all the details are in a fixed format and in a structured manner. The next one is unstructured data. It is any data with unknown form or structure. So the example is a heterogeneous data source containing a combination of simple text files, images, videos, etc. So the example is output returned by Google search. So whenever we search something in the Google, we get the output as a combination of many websites, images, videos, etc. So this can be considered as the example of unstructured data. The next one is semi-structured. It contains both forms of data. We can see semi-structured data as an structured in form, but it is not actually defined. So if you are taking the example, personal data stored in XML file, it all comes as an example of semi-structured data. So these were the different types of big data. Now we will see some of the tools that are used in big data analytics. Some of them are Hadoop, Cassandra, Spark, Hive, Pig, etc. These all are used to maintain and manage the data that is generated in the huge amount. So this helps in data storage and also to process the huge data in a very efficient and flexible manner. So these are some of the tools for that. So why this big data has become so important these days? It helps in cost saving. That is, it helps business in identifying more efficient ways of doing business and also helps in time reduction. That is, it helps business to analyze data immediately and to make quick decision based on the learning, and also helps to understand market condition by analyzing customers purchasing behavior. A company can also find out the products that are sold the most and produce products according to this trend, and also helps in customer acquisition. So the customer is the most important asset any business depends on. So if a business is slow to learn about what customers are looking for, then it starts offering poor quality products. So the use of big data allows business to observe various customer related patterns and trends. And also it helps in marketing insights. So big data analytics can help change all business operations. This includes the ability to match customer expectation, change company's product line, and of course, ensuring the marketing campaigns are powerful. And another huge advantage of big data is the ability to help companies innovate and redevelop their products. So these were some of the most important concept of big data. I hope you have got a clear understanding on what big data is. If you are having any doubt, then you can post it in the comment section. Thank you all for watching this video.